As we are getting to our news breaking overnight, Tropical Storm Debby, now Hurricane Debby, headed toward Florida, bringing with it torrential rain and the potential for catastrophic flooding and a life-threatening storm surge to the Big Bend region of that state.
Cleo Green with us right now in studio at the Breaking News Center. Cleo, this storm is expected to make landfall this morning, and it could affect millions of people in the southeast.
Yeah, Mark, Karen, the next 24 hours or so, you can expect a lot of downpour, heavy downpour, causing catastrophic flooding in Georgia, Florida, South Carolina. Keep in mind, these are popular last-minute travel destinations for families here in Texas before they head back to school. Also, travel may be impacted. Let's take a live look right now this morning into Clearwater. Things look a little clear right now, but as I said, in the next 24 hours or so, we are expecting that heavy downpour, strong wind, heavy rain, targeting Florida's Big Bend region, as Mark had mentioned, where the Panhandle meets the peninsula. Now, people in low-lying areas have already been encouraged to evacuate the area. The roads look wet out here as well. Now, there could be a potential storm surge of 6 to 10 feet. The Coast Guard here rescuing 2 people in rough waters over the weekend, hoisting them to safety when their boat lost its sail. Now, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis declared a state of emergency, activating as many as 3,000 Florida National Guard troops to help during this storm. Also, by tomorrow night, Debby is expected to make its way to Georgia and then into South Carolina, both states now under emergency declarations, anticipating anywhere between 10 to 30 inches of rainfall by the end of the week. That's a whole lot of rain. Again, Debby will affect air travel right now out of DFW International and Love Field. Things are looking pretty calm, but that could change in the next 24 hours or so. So let's send it over to meteorologist Greg Fields. Greg, I'm sure a lot of people this morning wondering, will we feel anything here in Texas?
No, nothing here in Texas, but the folks in Florida, the southeast, definitely going to be feeling the impact of Hurricane Debby. Very close to landfall now in the Big Bend area, as we mentioned, in Florida. You see the center of that circulation just crossing over the land right now. So as it continues to work its way north and northeast, once that center of circulation hits land, that's when it officially makes landfall. So the outer edges of that eye wall beginning to make landfall there. So it will continue to churn north with heavy rain. As Cleo mentioned, the storm surge flooding that we're going to have. The exact location and movement right now, those 80-mile-per-hour winds moving north and northeast at 10 miles per hour. So it is a Category 1 hurricane, and you see those outer bands all the way down along the west coast of Florida from Sarasota up through Tampa, where they've had strong winds and their waves, that storm surge flooding that we mentioned that we're going to have to deal with there. And you can see that the storm surge anywhere from 6 to 10 feet in that, right around that center of circulation, and that extends all the way down the coast as well. Now, again, the storm will continue to track north and northeast, a very erratic path. It will move maybe back out into the Atlantic and could make a second landfall up near Charleston a little bit later this week. So we're going to be talking about Debby, it looks like, all week long, and very, very heavy rain that we'll talk about coming up in just a little bit, along with that flooding potential as well, that potential for severe weather, tornado threat as well. So more on all of this and the heat coming our way coming up here in just a little bit. But now, Mark, back over to you.